Welcome in, everybody. It's Farmin FriYay. We got a big Friday chock full of good information. We're going to check out something new in Wilson County, 10 with Tommy. And then we've got the Hitz List coming up. Governor Lee opens up a Buccees in the state, and new shows, new farm technology, and just a lot of good stuff because we just talk about the mid-state, and it's Friday and it's getting ready for the weekend. Oh, it's going to be busy. Well, speaking of busy, Governor Bill Lee was cutting the ribbon on a brand new Buccees. And Buccees they just seem to be coming in everywhere. I have never been, but it looks like the most exciting thing ever. For the Hitz List, Tracy Hitz, hitsandbranding.com. This woman sees more shows and goes to more events. She and her hubby are all about the go. And Tracy, tell us what's going on this weekend in Nashville.
Well, as always, Backstage Nashville, you've got a great lineup.
I know. Matresa Berg and Gretchen Peters making her backstage debut. So cool.
So excited. That's on Saturday. But tonight we have Young the Giant with Milky Chance. It's an indie rock kind of vibe, but it's over at Ascend. Always great to be outside at Ascend if you can get to one of those concerts. Doesn't almost even matter who's playing, but Young the Giant's pretty fun. And then Music City Brewers Fest is over at Geodis Park. So if you like beer, you're going to really love that. And then your friend, I know of him, not my friend yet, but Chuck Mead with his Riverside Fish Fry. That's a weekly event, but he's starting, it's free at the Riverside Revival Nashville, which is a church. But fish, music, community, just an easy park. Free.
And you can't say it unless you're a professional or you want to chip a tooth. Free fish fry. But it's good. It's good. It's over on the east side of town, and that's going to be fantastic. A weekly event. Thank you, Chuck.
Yeah, like I said, you don't always find free things. In fact, Silent Disco with Taylor Swift music is happening over at 6th and Peabody. There's a charge for that, but it's super fun. You put on the headphones. You can have a different song than the person next to you. So you could be having a happy little song, and then they are listening to one of her breakup songs or maybe crying over a ballad. But
shake it off. I'll be dancing. You could tell what I'd be dancing to. Yeah.
Yeah, those are super fun. And obviously 6th and Peabody is one of my favorite places. That outdoor area is awesome. And then obviously you can do your moonshine tastings as well and all of the beers. So that is happening tonight. And then Lucas Nelson, in-store performance at Grimey's. If you've never been to Grimey's for an in-store performance, it's so cool. And Lucas Nelson is the best.
He's so cute. Oh my Lordy. He could be my kid, but I think he's so cute. Oh my goodness.
He's so adorable. And then you've got Beyonce at Nissan Stadium. I believe it's sold out, but you can always find tickets. But that I've never seen her. I'm not able to go. I was going to go, but I'm going to be out of town now. But I heard she's amazing, and Nissan Stadium is definitely a place to see a concert.
You can always tell when someone's going to a Beyonce concert because they kind of dress the part, like Lizzo concerts. They dress the part.
Yes, I was at Taylor Swift, and it was just like a fashion show. Just everyone was walking around, and they just were dressed to the nines. It's kind of funny because you're at a football stadium, but still, yeah, dress up and have a day of it. But she's at Nissan, which will be amazing. If you're not going to Beyonce, Will Hoge is at the Franklin Theater. We love Will Hoge. Like I said, he played Severe Park Fest in May, but we haven't really seen him much around Nashville. So I was excited to see he's back, and he'll be at the Franklin Theater on Saturday. Sunday, this is another one I was waiting for, but I'm out of town. But Blink-182 is at Bridgestone Arena. So excited when they announced that concert tour, but they're here on Sunday. And also on Sunday, we've talked about this before, Nashville Elvis Festival is happening.
This is so much fun. Oh my goodness. Is it going to be in Franklin again?
It is. And they've got Bill Cherry, who is the ultimate Elvis impersonator. And he's doing shows on Sunday at 3:00 and 7:00. Not to miss. That guy is awesome. But in general, yeah, Elvis Festival is happening down in Franklin.
And it's not just impersonators. They have a lot of people that worked with Elvis, a lot of stories, a lot of behind the scenes. I know T.G. Shepherd is involved a lot of years because he actually worked with Elvis, and Elvis gave him his first tour bus. And it just a really, really cool thing, and encouraged him in his career. So if you ever get a chance to listen to TG Shepherd on Sirius XM radio, he tells a lot of Elvis stories, and that's awesome. It's one of my favorite things about it. And he's usually a part of this, but I know Wink Martindale came in one year for it, and I mean, it's really, really well done.
Yeah, it's really cool. I love it. It always sneaks up on me. I said, I'm out of town this year. I'd love for my mom to come down. She actually had an encounter with Elvis, as did my dad. So kind of fun stories, just growing up loving Elvis. And then also on Sunday for the kiddos at the Country Music Hall of Fame, it's called embellished instruments. And so they work with designers, and kids can kind of draw out what their favorite or their creative instrument might be. And it could be start as a guitar, but maybe they add some crazy things on it. But it's an opportunity for them to be creative and kind of dream and think about music at the same time without having to actually play. Yeah. It's really cool.
That's so cool. And where is that?
Yeah. That's not at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum.
Oh, my gosh.
Sunday at 11 for the kiddos. And then Tuesday, you've got Erykah Badu at Bridgestone Arena on night, which will be awesome. And then Chuck Mead is busy. He is doing he's going to be at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. And he's with the Stalwarts Maximum Hillbilly Rock and Roll Party is what it's called. So
of course
he's doing that. So he's doing that Tuesday at 7. There's a $10 fee to get in. But that sounds really fun. Like I said, he's all over the place. Also on Tuesday, CMT, Next Women of Country, Lindsay L., Leslie Fram, they're going to be hosting that, but they'll have some of the past women of country. So Casey Tyndale, Priscilla Block, and they'll all be performing. And then Lindsay L. will be performing too. It's a really cool opportunity to kind of see the people who have come through, but also the people who are being picked up as well. So there's a lot going on. This weekend and into the whole week. It's not even a weekend in Nashville. Every day, my husband's always like, every day is a weekend here.
Every day is a weekend. You need to coin that phrase. I know you. But you did coin the phrase, the Hitz List. The hitzlist.com is how you find all of this information, because we spat it out pretty quick because we have to, but you can go back and get all the info to everything we talk about. The girl on the go and in the know, Tracy Hitz. Also, if you're an artist, get in touch with her, because she helps you get your brand on. If you're new to Nashville and you just want to be introduced to the right people, the place to go is Tracy. Hitz, HITZ, and branding.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Who wouldn't love a stuffed booster? I know I sure would, or any sort of sound swag, all of which can be found at Nashville Sounds Pro Shop. The Nashville Sounds and Main Street Media Television would love to invite you out to Sunday Family Fun Day, each Sunday home game. You can also register to win free tickets by going to your favorite Main Street Media website. Register to win, and then we'll see you here at the ballpark.
When I think of sustainable farming, I think of being able to give something to the next generation. There are some farms that have been here for 5, 6 generations. My dad and his brother started this farm in 1984 with 25 cows and on about 200 acres. And today we've grown it to milking about 900 cows, and we farm 1,200 acres. There's a lot of pride in being able to say that it was passed down, and hopefully we'll be able to do that with our kids. As you know, in the summertime in the southeast, it gets really hot. So we keep our cows inside so we can control their environment. For us, that is having fans over top of them to keep them cool, soaking them with misters so they can get rid of some of that excess body heat, keeping everybody bedded with sand to keep them cool. Over, I'd say, the past 10 years, my husband and I have really worked on incorporating technologies into our dairy farm. All of our cows wear an SCR collar, and it's basically a Fitbit for cows. It feeds back to a computer system that tells me how well she's eating, how much milk she gave that day, so we can individualize our cow care that way. We also use a nutrient management plan that helps us to produce the most crops and use our manure to do that instead of using chemical fertilizers. We grow all of our own corn here that we feed to the cows. So the cows eat the silage, they produce manure. When the manure comes out of our free stalls, we run that through a separator, and the first thing that comes out is the sand, and it is able to be reused in the stalls. After that, you'll have water and manure left. Both of those contain nutrients that our fields need to grow, and we'll apply those to the fields, and it'll get it ready for the next crop. North America is the only place in the world that has increased our milk production while decreasing our greenhouse gas emissions, making us the lowest emitters per gallon of milk in the world. When you start working here, you become family because we work together so many hours, and put in the time that it takes to take care of these cows and take care of these crops and the land. Most of our employees live right here around the farm, so they're our neighbors as well. When you see things like, a calf being born or a sunset over your cornfield, it's all worth it.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at MidSouthExteriors.com.
Exciting day for Bells and for Crockett County. As we all have said before, it's just awesome to have this grand opening for Alfresco Pasta.
We started making fresh pasta in Nashville 22 years ago, just kind of as a hobby. We never dreamed that it would go this far. Now we're in 48 states, so we've built a really good network of distribution and customers in all those states.
Alfresco Pasta is investing $3.8 million in creating 35 new jobs in Bells. Alfresco Pasta will ensure this community experiences a higher quality of life in the years to come.
Did you know that up to 80% of us will experience back or neck pain during our lifetime? Many of you are offered surgery or addictive pain pills to relieve your chronic pain. At the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, Chronic Pain Relief, we have been leading the way to better health, naturally, and have helped tens of thousands of people right here in Middle Tennessee for the past 30 years.
I came to Dr. Gill about 10 years ago after my local doctors recommended surgery. I knew about Dr. Gill and wanted to see if he could help me. 10 years later, I am pain-free, no surgery, and no pain pills.
Surgery is scary, and over 40% of all back surgeries fail, creating a cycle of surgery and pills. There is a safer solution to your chronic pain. Make the call to the Dr. Gill Center for Back, Neck, Chronic Pain Relief today and get your life back. This office visit is normally $299, but call today and receive your initial consultation, report of finding for just $49. But hurry, this offer won't last long. Call 615-768-8743. That's 615-768-8743.
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight and join us as we like tonight. It's already a great square. It's the best square in Middle Tennessee, but this will make it even better than that. And there they are. Winter, spring, summer, fall, the square is going to be covered in a canopy of lights.
I couldn't be more excited about all the lights and all the activity and business happening in the square.
I think the lights are fantastic. They make our square even more unique.
We are so excited. It is so beautiful, and it brings such a great ambiance to the square.
It's a great addition to our square, and it makes us just an even better place to be.
We're so excited about all the new lights on the square. Come downtown and shop with us on the square.
This is amazing.
Let there be light in Lebanon.
Isn't that just the coolest? I've been telling you about those lights, and then they did a video, City of Lebanon did, and I just love it. Mayor Rick Bell, thumbs up. The lights look fantastic, and so glad to have that going on in Lebanon. Well, on Monday, we're going to be talking about transportation in Wilson County when it comes to school. School starting in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks or like 3 weeks, but 2 weeks and change. So, I mean, oh my gosh, can you believe it's already school starting time in Tennessee? Well, it is. And the guy that knows all about the sports here is Tommy Bryan.
I'm Tommy Bryan, and here's a little bit you need to know about what's going on sports-wise in Wilson County. On Thursday, July 27th at Noakes Lassiter Field, that's on Lebanon's historic east side, Cumberland University will launch what they're calling their Phoenix Foundation. That's going to be a fundraising arm of the athletic department where folks can give and designate those gifts to any of the sports on Cumberland's campus. They've got a big kickoff event planned. It's going to start at 8:30 on Thursday morning. Mike Keith, voice of the Titans, will MC the event. They will unveil their new Jumbotron scoreboard. They will unveil a new recruiting pavilion they've built in the north end zone of Noakes Lassiter Field. And then they'll have tours of the renovated locker room underneath the west grandstands. So a great opportunity for folks to come by and see what Cumberland University is doing with the Phoenix Foundation and what they're trying to do to upgrade their football home, Noakes Lassiter Field. See you on Thursday, the 27th. I'm Tommy Bryan.
The name Cannonsburgh Village immediately brings to mind visions of history and celebrations of times gone by. But would you connect the name to coloring, playing games, or puzzles? Well, if you don't, you should. You see, this summer, Cannonsburgh has expanded the activities on the calendar to include a little bit more than usual. And today it began with story time and coloring.
And the white bear is trying to drive the people away out of the north. So the little boy fell fast asleep.
Historic Cannonsburgh Village represents approximately 100 years of early Tennessee life from the 1830s to the 1930s, which makes today's story selection more fitting because it came from the early 1900s. And with that, children of all ages gathered around to listen to the story brought to life by today's storyteller.
I have made so many people happy, said Appleseed John with a smile.
After sharing a story, everyone was invited to spend additional time under the shade trees coloring pictures and playing games. One of the biggest hits was the homemade checkerboards. And for those waiting their turn, it provided the perfect opportunity to look around. Self-guided tours are free. If you want to add Cannonsburgh to your to-do list this summer, start with Wednesdays in July, where you'll find family games and activities in the village. And all you need to do is bring your family and friends. Just look for the gazebo. The fun starts at 10 a.m. The village is open 6 days a week, and while it hosts a number of planned programs, it's also open to those looking to enjoy the warm weather and take in the sights at their leisure. Cannonsburgh Village offers something for individuals and groups of all ages. Programs include informational classes, crafts, history, and preservation. And don't forget, in July, is also a place for family games and activities. For more information, check out the city's website where you'll find Cannonsburgh's monthly calendar, their Facebook page, or give them a call at 615-890-0355.
Hi, my name is Jillian Drayton. As part of the communications team at the National Institutes of Health, I'm pleased to personally welcome you to My Medical Minutes. My Medical Minutes is a newsletter exclusively for All of Us Research Program participants. In each issue, we share timely, valuable information about the latest health news and research. You can also read about studies that use data from all of us, thanks to participants like you. Be sure to let us know your feedback through our link in the footer and share ideas on topics you would like us to cover. Thank you for being part of the All of Us Research Program and for reading My Medical Minutes. We hope you enjoy this issue and many more issues to come.
Oh, that was so funny to me. The Daily Giggle brought to us by 50 Forward and our friends at the Join All of Us Research Project. Oh, it's time for a motivation moment. The community gardens, do you know about them? They're right here in Nashville.
Hello and welcome to the community farm at Mill Ridge. This is one of 2 community garden sites that are taken care of by the Nashville Food Project. The community farm at Mill Ridge is located in southeast Nashville and it is a part of the Mill Ridge Park system. Here at the farm, there are 2 different community garden options for you to be able to grow food. The first is an individual plot, where you are given a piece of land for you to be able to grow whatever vegetables you would like and harvest those whenever you come to the garden. There are several different size options for the individual plot. This in front of me is considered 1 bed, and we start off by supplying either 1 bed, 2 beds, or 5 beds for growing. The second option is our full circle community garden, where people are coming together to grow, tend, and harvest as a community. And at the end of each workday, anything that was harvested gets taken home by those community members. Here at the garden, water is a limited resource. Because of that, we use several different techniques to help to manage our water successfully. One of those is using drip irrigation, which allows for water to drip onto our plants and soak immediately into the soil to water only the plants that we want. Our irrigation system is run from well water, and at times that well can run dry. Because of this, we also utilize rain barrels to help to collect the water and also for it to be used to water in different plants. Soil health is very important for the health of our vegetables and for the health of our whole garden. Because of this, we use several techniques to help maintain the good health of our soil. One of which is our composting system. It is here where we take vegetables out of our gardens and place them in our compost systems to then create new soil to add onto our beds to add nutrients. Mulch is a great way to keep water in the soil. Because mulch is so dry, as soon as it rains or it's water, it immediately soaks up that water and holds it and then slowly releases it into the soil for your plants. One of the many reasons why we do not use pesticides in our garden is because of our pollinators. We bring in honeybees and invite native pollinators into our spaces so that they can spread pollen from flower to flower and help us produce more vegetables. Hello and welcome to the Magruder Community Garden. This is another community garden that is taken care of by the Nashville Food Project. It is located in North Nashville behind the Magruder Family Resource Center. So in this community garden, like the Full Circle Community Garden, we have different plants that are grown together and are maintained by all the community members. So they grow them, they help take care of them and water them, they harvest them, and then that harvest is shared with each member of this garden. So along with helping to take care of the vegetables that are inside of the garden, community gardeners at Magruder will also help to take care of the outside structures. This includes the outside herb beds, our perennial blackberries, as well as the fruit in our orchard. So as a way for us to maintain good soil health in these beds, every fall we put down something called cover crop. Cover crop are specific seeds that we plant into the ground that is unlike any of the plants that we have been growing previously. So these are different types of grasses that will hold the soil together and add nutrients into our soil and kind of get our soil a nice break and a rest from growing vegetables. Another great thing about cover crops is that when you are ready to plant, you can dry your cover crop out and it turns into really great mulch that we use throughout the year.
Tired of hanging lights every year? We get it. That's why Southern Nights is here to help. We install programmable lighting on your home or business so you can enjoy beautiful, customizable lighting all year round. No more ladders, tangled lights, or cold nights outside. We do the work, you do the celebrating. Call Southern Nights today and take the hassle out of holiday lighting forever. For a free quote, give us a call at 931-241-3074 or visit our Facebook page at Southern Nights.
Do not forget the Watertown Jazz Festival tomorrow starts at 1 o'clock. It's free. It's on the square, the grassy. It's right off the square in Watertown. It's fantastic. Headliner at the end of the night is Larry Carlton. It's world-class jazz all day long, starting at 1 o'clock. Double stages, so no delay between shows. But it's going to go. There are plenty of food trucks. Take a picnic, but no, under any circumstance, forget your chair. Take your own lawn chair and have a great time. Be safe, be kind, and remember, you are loved. Have a great weekend.
We are home. We are family. We are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street. We are your Main Street today.